And hello there, everyone. Osage Orange here, and welcome to another episode of Titan Quest: The Loot Grind. We are here on episode number 192 of this series. Do appreciate everybody who's come out. Hope that your guys' time zones, whatever your guys' time zones are most wunderbar. Let me quickly get a little drink here. Oh, throat's a little itchy right now. The weather here in Treelandia the last couple days has just been whoop, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down. It's spring. What else would be unusual in that regard? So, off cam, I have managed to sort the stuff we got last episode. So, all these guys here are sorted out properly. Stuff's sorted into the system. I have gotten the legendary versus dropped stuff separated. So that means basically, stuff like these staves right here, spears, bows, swords. Tinkers has got the first stuff, and then we got sequentially, stuff like here, shields, blades, helmets, arms, torso, legs, and then we start going to the magic stuff, and then of course that's going to be staves mostly, and whatever other stuff. Again, helms, arms, torsos, legs. So basically what I got stuff, how I got stuff sorted out. Let me go ahead and get TQ launched here. Don't know why it needs to synchronize the cloud when it's already done. Silly game. Silly game. Alright. I still find it sad that Pieces Interactive got closed down for their as part of THQ as THQ Nordic and all of them start to get themselves reorganized. As I've said, it's they're splitting themselves into 3 companies, and they're just these guys taken care of here. But God, I feel like it's not THQ as the subsidiary now. God, I'm thinking Paradox, but I was like, well, Paradox is not the right company. Come on. I'm just blanking out. Hold on to that. Come on, boys. Be nice. Tiger, man. You are going to be Tiger dead. How ironic is it that I said that they're going to be Tiger dead and I'm the one who dies? Jerky McJerk faces. Whew. Come on. Just trying to beat the poop out of these guys, but they don't want to play fair game. And that's, of course, the natural thing, is for the baddies to not play fair. I'm still... Canopins. Come here, pack leader. It's a worn armlet. Don't need to worry about that. Point. Got a pin claw. Let's just see how badly the bowl guy here does. Yep. That's bad. I couldn't remember how bad. Especially given the fire there. Well, oh my god. I've just gone from trying to remember the name for THQ Nordic's holding company to oh, hello. To thinking about the THX sound, you know, the you guys know what I'm talking about, hopefully. And come on, want to go to Helos. Thank you. And let's quickly take care of these two satyr boys. While they take whatever loot can get off them. That'll help a lot. Gosh darn it. I'm just... I literally have to go look because my canopy is just going duh. And that's the thing, is that I don't, you know, it's one of those times where I don't have my laptop up, and you know, was running errands today. Actually, I had to take it with me to show some couple things. Whoa, Tree Dad, had to go see Tree Dad for a couple things and show him some TQ stuff, and Think of it as made sure to port, when I was at his house. Let's see. Embracer Group. That was it. I was just having a complete and total bleh as to the name, and I was like, I'm thinking of something that starts, part of me was thinking Ensemble. It's like, Ensemble didn't do Titan Quest. They did Age of Mythology and Age of Empires. They did not do Titan Quest. But I was like, I know it starts with E, or something E, in that part of the alphabet. Hello, Boyle. Well, it looks like we need to employ the usual stratagem of attack from afar. Fortunately, we have the means to do such. Yeah, it's I know we've talked about this before. I think it's a smart idea if there was, especially, from, about 2020 up till it was whenever it was announced by the Embracer Group that they were doing the breakup. They were just gobbling up studios one right after another. They became too ponderous. Come on. I was hoping I'd be able to get out of those frames right quick, but I didn't. Yeah, if it's I don't like seeing so many smaller studios get gobbled up by larger ones. Honestly, I think a healthy amount of competition is good, and in this case, with Embracer breaking up into 3 smaller parent companies, with obviously each parent company will have its own subsidiary studios. I think that's the smart decision. I'm just trying to remember previous lessons learned. Excuse me, but it felt good. How ironic is it? He does his flame attack, and I'm starting to run away. Yeah, I think it's a smart idea. We did have earlier today, our first Let's Try episode with Kaiserpunk. was able to complete the tutorial. And it was a small 3-stage little tutorial thing. And it's interesting. Like I said, I'm having done the prior city building stuff, I am very inclined to say we're going to play it. But not having fully done everything on it yet. Come on. There we go. Got that jerky McJerkface beaten. But I am. We'll still do next Sunday. We will have another episode, same time, 1 p.m. U.S. Central Time. It's very nice to play. Like I said, it's we're still gonna. It's still gonna be buggy to a certain degree, and being it's a good sign that. Overseer Games and Elda Entertainment, the developer and publishers, they released, within a day of going live, they released a patch. That shows how... Oh, and, I read something on their, I joined their Discord. Let me see here. Just a second. I'm gonna pull up my break screen there. Just a second. I gotta pull up Discord. There was... Okay, let's see. There was... there we go. Here we go. See, hopefully this will show up. Wunderbar. Kaiserpunk going forward. Gathering thoughts and impressions. So I'll make sure to post this link here, in addition to link to Let's Try Kaiserpunk Part 1. There's going to be 2 parts, at least for the foreseeable future. I want to do 2 parts of Let's Try Kaiserpunk. Because obviously, I knew that there was the tutorial. And so I figured, do the tutorial and, get at least see, once we get at least a little bit of an orientation, go from there. Yeah, it's, as you can see, the release clearly shows there's a lot of interest in Kaiserpunk and its promise. But it also shows we didn't fully achieve what we were aiming for. That sort of thing, that's a good admission. That is a good admission to say, hey, we're doing good. We didn't get everything we were looking for, but we still done good. Yeah, that's a good thing. That is a very, very good thing. So let's see. 8 of 8 curses, so that is good. Let's go ahead here. So there aren't too many major hero bosses or that sort of ilk before the Telkine and Typhon. So we'll just head straight here to hoping I'd be able to get those skellies beaten, but oh well. It'll just be easier just to take our portal here and just portal out to Sao Mountain. Ah. Yeah, it's... So far, Kaiserpunk is meeting expectations, you jerky McJerk faces. So I only have to worry about one of you. I was trying to... It's easier if I can defeat them, you know, these guys one at a time, sort of thing. Yeah, it's, so far it's, you know, there's a little bit of a learning curve. You know, and of course not everybody's going to learn at the same rate. But, you know, it's a smart idea that they at least... Ooh, hello. Mr. Senate Patchfur. Come on, up, 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 up. Yeah, it's a very good idea that they had the, freaking archer guy. I didn't take out the guy I really wanted to get to take out Patchfur there, but at least I took out the archer guy. Excuse me, but it felt good. Oh, MAD! Mutually Assured Destruction! I took him out and as I died. So yeah, my initial thoughts on Kaiserpunk. Like I said, they did a fairly good job of let's see what the stave here is. They did a very good job of I haven't fully experienced it yet, but they've done a very good job on establishing you know, you know, chain of, you know, a supply chain of events. Don't you jerks all try killing me at once, boys. They did a very good job of doing the supply chain sort of thing, and definitely got a little bit of the oh, hello. Ooh, that is a very good set of Wraps of the Unshackled. Sleep, stun, freeze, entrapment, and slow all those resistances, and as well as the two, you know, I said them all, those three resistances and the reduced durations, plus the energy regen. That is a good one. It's a good thing I decided to break the modified equipment into colored, and then the stuff that I'd like to do with the legendary craftsmanship achievement. So that's a good thing. That is a very good thing. Excuse me. So yeah, it's going back to I'm thinking.
Not enough energy.
I think there could have been just a little bit longer. Getting used to the depth of a little bit more stuff related to getting, the multiple supply chains. Making, for example, go out and mining iron, setting up an iron ore facility. Then, making not just, say, weapons or bullets, but, say, making, like, say, for a howitzer or a machine gun, making, making the, some of the, the parts for the machines, and then, going more into working to the supply chain, expanding that. It'll be something I have to, well, that's just, of course, my opinion. I was hoping I'd be able to get rid of that joker. But yeah, I'm very inclined to say, yes, we're going to do it. I said I've already been toying around in my canopy with what I want to do with Kaiserpunk, and I've got an idea. I've got a couple ideas floating around of what I would like to do. Now, for now, mum's the word. Actually, bird's the word, but bird says mum. Gosh darn it, I was so close to knocking that jerk off his knocking that skelly apart to pieces. Use them in Minecraft and run one of my farms. Bone meal. It's actually, a thing that bone meal and blood meal, IRL, they have similar. I'd have to double check what it is they both do, but I know that they have similar. Well, I took care of 2 of them, so that's something. That's something. But I know that bone meal helps one way, blood meal helps another way. I don't fully remember what they do off the top of my head. It's been a while since I've gone and helped tend a garden. There was several years where I, for something related to, God, what was that? Something in school that I did. A little bit of community service, helping out. We had to travel to a community garden, and helped out, helped maintain it essentially. Helped clear the weeds and helped water and stuff like that. And um, as a little bit of a reward, we got to take some food home with us. Some of the one of the representatives of the community gardens, had been there. They knew that we were coming to help out on whatever. I think it was Saturday morning. I think it was. It was either a Friday or Saturday. Friday after school or Saturday morning. Before it got too hot. Just a second. My cat wants out. Silly feline. you know, I just remembered it, for both events, it was a Saturday morning because it was one of these things, it was like, excuse me, it was like the first week of school or something like that. Or was it the second week? No, it was the first week. It was one of these things, this particular, these two courses I took were a similar thing, and, part of what we had to do, of course, was just, the start of the year community service that we had to do related to this. And that was part of the thing, is that we got rewarded for, we had a little bit of a reward. And, that it was, I kind of liked it, let's see, I know both years I got, these fingerling potatoes, as well as a little bit of other similar sorts of things, a little bit of fruit, veggies, small veggies sorts of things, like a little bit of onion, or smaller onions, that sort of stuff. Mr. Warlock, you're now war gone. So yeah, mostly what I took was, like I said, we had stuff like onions and it was mostly fingerling potatoes. What was available both years. Also had a little bit of onion and the pearl onion and small tomato. Some tomatoes that were small. They weren't the big ones, but smaller ones that had gotten ripe early. And so took mostly fingerling potatoes and tomatoes, a couple onions, and both times it was a case of, it was like, first time it was it was nice to have had that, and it was a little bit of a surprise. None of us were quite anticipating it, but I remember that afterward, tree parents were a little bit excited because when I was a much younger tree, we used to have at tree parents' place, we had a little garden. Unfortunately, as we got older, it became less practical to keep the garden maintained. The little garden we had maintained, so we just turned it back into lawn. But they were tree parents were like, "Oh, what'd you bring, tree? What'd you bring? What'd you drink?" It was like, and then it was a case of, in both cases, I was like, "Oh, this'll be a nice little augment for," because we were, would have on the Saturday, we would have okay, what are we gonna have for dinner? And it was usually
Need more
something. See, first year was we had pork ribs. It was pork ribs, and I helped Dad and I. We went and put them on the grill. He's. This was, he helped. It was like, it was one of those things where, he helped me set up the fire. He said, son, I'm gonna let you do most of the grilling here. Don't singe your leaves, don't singe your twigs, stuff like that. And then next year we were doing burger patties. Oh, just a second. Why can't once in? Silly butt. And the second year was we having burger patties on the grill, and we used the fingerling potatoes to with a potato salad. Used them to. We were gonna have potato salad, and it was like, oh, we can have. We're gonna have like regular um, um, Idaho potatoes. I'm forgetting what type they were, but they're the usual, your something, roughly the size of one's fist. Fist of course being relative, but what we did was we were gonna slice those into chunks, and we took the bigger fingerlings, the size of one cup, say 2 fingers wide and a finger long. We would cut those into smaller bits, so you were choking on them as we ate. We turned that into some potatoes salad, and that was wonderful. Oh, hello. We also used the onions. It wasn't going to be it was a little bit of an unusual potato salad recipe that year, but I found it was quite nice having the fingerlings there. Come on, oh. It's like, no wonder it wasn't activating. I didn't have. I've toggled on the wrong hotbar. Take on this shrine here to help us out a little bit. So I managed to get one of those jerks out. Tired of having to make this mad long dash, so what we're going to do here is we are going to make once we get back up to here, we're just going to go down here to the rebirth fountain. I'm tired of making this long dash. unfortunately, it's one of these things where you know, part of me kind of misses being back in school. I shouldn't be too, part of me is nostalgic, but I should know that I shouldn't be too nostalgic about it. Mostly because it's just, the past is past. And as Gandalf says to Frodo, it's what you do with the time that is given to you. And so, it's just like Cirrus Epix said in his one thing I've learned in my life thing that he did before he hopped off Newgrounds was, he said that, it's like I spent so much time gaming that I forsook, relationships, family, even my own health. To the point to where it was detrimental. Very detrimental. And after I had the experience I did at the bank, at the Jerk Bank, and, it's like, I started burying myself in playing video games and not working. And, I think he hadn't gotten rid of his, back in 2018, I don't think he'd hopped off Newgrounds quite yet, Cirrus Epix. But, or at least I don't think he was at the time. I was watching Dragon S, and YouTube was a thing, Twitch was a thing, and I just found myself thinking about about what Cirrus Epix had said, and combined that with Gandalf's line to Frodo in Fellowship, realizing that, hey, is it a waste of my time if I come around and essentially become a contractor? I know that I will not be the most famous off the bat. I won't be able to get huge numbers at first. I will do what I can. And that is motivation to help keep, that has been motivation to help keep me going. Honestly. For me, as much as I want to be making money off this, I'm not doing it to make money. I'm doing it to entertain you guys. Share my experiences. Share my gaming. That is the part where, Cirrus Epix and Gandalf is saying, what are you doing with your life? I share my gaming experiences with you guys. Is me playing video games a complete waste of time, as some might think? And the answer is no. I know that I'm a very small personality on the internet, on Twitch, on YouTube. Which is the lesser evil. Playing games and not doing a darn thing about showing off what I'm doing. Or doing something... Whoa, hello. Or doing something like this. Dying and you guys saying... You guys getting to see me die, and then I'm gonna go claim my vengeance. I actually found myself wishing that I had even more money that I'm getting right now, and it's like I am not so crazy as to really want to have to get a fourth job or a third job, because I consider content creation a third job. Jerky McJerk faces. Because I consider this a second job. I know that there are people saying, no, it isn't. You're just making videos. But yeah, those videos are entertaining people. Yeah, this is all about you guys. I'm doing this for you. Stupid Deathlance. Two, not bad.
Your inventory is full.
I call Donkey Dung. Oh. Excuse me, but it felt good. Hoping that I'd be able to take out one of those jerks with me, but nope. As usual, it's the we beat you, we beat the hero. Yeah. One down, there's... Ooh.
You can't hold anymore.
Can't hold any more of my arse. Ooh. That one's pretty good. I think I'll hold on to that too. Let's help it. Twee, you done goofed, son. You done goofed. You fat twigged the L and K key, the Lima and Kilo keys together. Let's go here to the east. Summer Palace. But yeah, I found myself thinking about the
best scrolls and potions and so on and so forth. You know how it goes.
Hold on to those. Make some money, 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 money. Just seeing what, if any, specialty rings might... What's 30... Ooh. It's 30% damage to deities. Ooh. Gonna buy that. Done. Oh. Ooh. Some good loot here. Don't need to worry about that guy. Ooh. And of course, I'm just here seeing what shiny stuff we can buy.
Run along.
Ah, my friend. You look weary. Can I take a burden from your shoulders? Farewell.
All right. Here's what I have in stock. Just be sure not to burn yourself, won't you?
Are you sure you haven't
Pleasure. Do come back. Blah, blah, blah.
Are you sure you haven't burned your mind and your hands with all the coins you're handling? Yeah. All right, I can never be facetious there. Yeah, I just found my, wishing, back when I was working, say, for the Jerk Bank, or wish I'd done more to start investing in stocks. As if I could say, even be a year or two further ahead of where I am right now. Been nice. But, didn't really think about it till 2020. Or at least didn't give it as much thought about it. And I thought, now was a good time, so at least I started doing something. Hello? Nice try there, Flame Lord. You almost got me there, son! Jerks. And of course, having to save up for a new tree mobile is, it's something I can't, do it quite as much investing as I would like. Do is get these guys sufficiently beaten so as that I can not have them on my arse and have also simultaneously have to worry about the Tolkien. We'll be taking a break here shortly, of course. Run the gauntlet, run the gauntlet. Aha! I got that Sepulchral Worm beaten. Before we face the Telkine, let's quickly hop back here to Helos. And we're going to decursify ourselves. And go from there. Here we go. I took him mostly out before he went and smacked us. Stupid fire and magma sprites. I think I'll go ahead and keep that. So back in the day, the original portal here was kind of wonky. This portal right here, under Gold Edition. Alright. We're in a good spot here to go ahead and take a quick break. So yeah, guys, go on everybody. Stand up, stretch, get something to eat, get some drink, use the restroom. I'll see you all here in a few minutes. Okay, guys, Trey is back. Sorry it took me a few extra moments there. Part of me was feeling a little bit antsy, roots were wanting to move around, so I was out in one of the other rooms, just, doing a quick little bit of up and down the room. Just, just trying to make myself get myself a little bit more, a little bit more zen. A little bit more calm. Embrace the peaceful mind to be able to take on Typhon. Yes! Let's go ahead and we'll just slowly work our way up. Couldn't remember there for a sec how much I had. I knew that with all that stuff we bought there in the east, that it took down some of our gold, so. I knew that laugh by Typhon was coming. Alright, time to go face off against Typhon Boy. Why, hello there, Typhon. How is my not-so-favorite boss in this game? Come on, you butt. Oh, careful of this thorn thing. Thorn thing again. Oh, spike. I say thorn meaning spike, of course. You are delaying the inevitable. Oh. Spike time. Spikeception. Come on, you butt. Or delaying the inevitable.
mighty hero.
Ooh!
I am Zeus, king of the Olympian gods. We are eternally thankful for your aid in stopping Typhon. No one would have ever thought that a human could defeat a titan. The epic heroes would kneel before you, and perhaps they shall. The conduit between our realms was destroyed. You have proven that men are ready to become the masters of their own fates. Your mortal world is not yet safe, but the responsibility now is yours. Go, greatest of heroes. There is much left to be done.
Indeed there is. Whoa! Excuse me, but it felt good. Too good. Good thing we got several good things off Typhon there. Now let's see here. You know, just going back down again memory lane. I'm glad I finally, you know, even though I was,
chest is free.
even though I did have a lot of trouble with, Gold Edition. Gotta make sure we slide that guy back in there, too. Even though I had a lot of trouble with Gold Edition, you know, trying to do, the masteries I did. I'm glad I did. About that, it was just quickly topping off the whiskey I got. Remember, guys, drink responsibly. Drink responsibly.
Are no more than remembering secrets that you once knew.
Drink responsibly. Just wanted to see what the stuff he had here
Find
was.
strength within.
Let's see here. There's the couple areas there past Medea's Grove on the of course there's also the Temple of the Grey Ones as well. Not sure if I'm not sure if we've done the secret passage here in this difficulty. Don't remember if we have or not. Let's quickly bounce off here to Helos. Get our curses re-engaged. Hello over there, White Cat. Are you wanting out, are you, White Cat? I bet you are. You know what? Just a second. Gotta let White Cat out. All of us, you know, we've realized that we could always install, you know, we've always given a little bit of thought to installing a pet door for closed doors, but then we really don't want to have to go to the trouble of that. So that's why haven't done it. We also keep our doors ajar, you know, just enough for him to be able to, Whitecap, to be able to pass between rooms. Of course, he normally sleeps with me, but sometimes he goes and sleeps with roomies, so. And they don't mind, you know, the occasional little visit from Whitecat, so. I'm not at liberty to say all the details of their pets, so that's why I really haven't talked about it. They asked, you know, they've asked, you know, please don't talk about us, you know, more than you have to, and it's like, I respect that. It was so interesting to see in 12. 96. So interesting to see, you know, Karki Honosi finally make an appearance in their own way in Age of Mythology. Doctor.
Not enough energy.
Don't give me this donkey dung. Looks like at least I have been in there. Looks like it. I could, of course, you know, just as easily, just pulled up that, but I felt like, you know, let's work our way out there, just in case. Let's go ahead here. We will...
Store your goods?
I'd like to store my goods, but I actually need to retrieve one. Let's see... The Overlord.
Your goods are safe with me.
Do the smart thing, tree. Will do. Then... I think we'll come back here to Helos. Decurse ourselves. Put the Overlord... Oh, well, wait. Let's keep the Overlord on us. Oh, wait. Better idea. Better idea. We'll de-loot. Let's de-loot. De-loot so that I have the space for whatever loot I get.
The best scrolls and potions and so on and so forth. You know how it goes.
Also potion up while we're here. Definitely want to get that. Ooh! Definitely want that. Whoa, excuse me.
My pleasure. Do come back.
Blah, blah, blah. Yourself. Blah,
Trust
blah,
me.
blah, yourself, you
Your belongings
silly
are safe
dame.
with me. Well, that sounded suspicious, didn't it? Farewell.
now we can head back to our portal. Hades. Excuse me. The Overlord's Passage here is just full of references to the original game developers, of course. Of course, Greece. And next up, of course, is Egypt. And China. Then, of course, we have Hades. Nice that they had this little Easter egg within TQ, Immortal Throne. Study this, you jerk! Now, if I suddenly found myself with $1 million, all after taxes, of course, I'd invest the heck out of it. If I invested it smart, I'd be able to quickly, it'd take me several years, if I did it in a particular way, or set of ways, that I'd be able to quit working at Home Depot and go do this stuff more full time. Think, Ben, that you can slow me down? You're delaying the inevitable! Hello, Corey. Obviously a spider minion rigged to the Siege Strider. It took me a while initially to sort of figure out what Corey was. I was like, but he's looking like one of the... He's an awkward little spider thing there. And then I realized, oh wait, it's the spider model, the spider minion, what's that spider model combined with the Siege Strider.
Need more energy.
At least I got rid of most of Toxitate's health there, so. Whoa, excuse me. Whoa, excuse me again. Both times felt good. But yeah, I would if I was able to suddenly get $1 million, and preferably I'd get several $1,000,000. You know, if I somehow managed to, in the unlikely event of winning the lottery, which is of course would be a very rare thing. It's like you're in for the it's here in the States. It's Mega Millions and Powerball, or what most states are joined up in. It's like to win the Powerball is like about for each one of those guys. It's like about 300 million to 1.
Not enough energy.
He's back at full health. You jerky big jerk face. Run tree run. 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 Aha! I got away. But yeah, it's for both of those. It's a little bit under or over depending on the particular game, but it's like approximately to win the 5 numbers plus the featured number, for the Powerball. It's the 5 numbers plus the Powerball. For Mega Millions, it's the 5 plus the Mega Ball. To win either of those I don't remember the odds off the top of my head. I've looked it up, but it's like one's just under 300 million to 1, and the other is just over 300 million to 1. It's ridiculous. You'd have a much better chance of getting struck by lightning than you do winning the lottery. You have a much better chance of getting struck by lightning than winning the lottery. It's a good way to put it. both for dying and winning the lottery. So, yeah, it's like if I even somehow managed to was lucky enough to even get $500,000, I'd be lucky.
When rightly channeled, forces within us prevail.
Fury, Elemental Shielding, Stroll Frenzy, Crushing Vortex. None of those really,
To your nature be true.
I already have equivalent of that Archmage's Hormos, so let's go ahead here. We'll, do a cycle through our guys here, through our various merchants.
It's not easy here. Try trading goods with all these women who can turn you into a... So long.
But, part of me would, honestly, I'd like to win the lottery. I would still, even if I say got 500 after taxes and all that, if I managed to get 500K.
The stores I hadn't passed it on, gone. And this is all I have left. The rest is lost.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Athena protect you.
Oh, that's right. There's no merchant here. Why am I going to Styx? I'm a bleh. I just thought, I was like, Styx, next place. Then, there's no person here.
Immortal. I can smell your blood. I remember.
We'll take that scroll of the behemoth there.
that was
Let's see.
long ago.
That's not bad. Ooh. We'll take both of those guys right there. Not sure if I want that guy of the owl, though.
I once stood upon a mountain.
Let's go ahead and quickly,
My stores are just as good as oh, goodbye.
as up there. Farewell, living traveler. Yeah, I have a much better chance of just working hard, of working and trying to squeeze it, get as much money as I can working my job. But that's more likely to get me more money than winning the lottery. Let's go ahead and assign Divine Scroll of the Behemoth to slot number 4. I was going to say, I was thinking there, do I want 4 or 5? Let's just pick whatever one sounds good. And I chose 4. Hooray! Honestly, you know, I'd love to win the lottery, but I'd have to go those few extra steps to, you know, some states, you know, require disclosure of, say, person so and so won the lottery. And honestly, that's stupid. Come on, tree, you can do this. Come on. There we go. Got Toxitae's beat. That's a good way to put it. I have a much better chance of beating Toxitae's than I do winning the lottery. And Nate here has always been a little bit more of an unusual baddie here in the Overlord's Passage here, because, you know, he takes so many hits, relatively speaking, and then he starts wailing on you. And it's like, oh my god, sort of thing, you know? See, just like right now, he just almost completely creamed me. And there we go. We kicked him in his bony butt. Hate when we have to zoom in like that. All right, coach. Let's have some fun, son. You think you can do that to me there, dude? You are not going to be quite so lucky, son. Ooh, hello. I know we need, I'm not sure about the, detective's greatcoat, but I recall that we need more of the scientist peppermint. Ooh, this was a good idea, guys. Very good idea. Huzzah! Yes, I'm very excited about, we got at least something. It's the purpose of the loot guide. Alright. Let's quickly head back here to the east. We're going to go sell off the stuff that we need to sell off. We'll head back then after we complete our stuff here. Let's go ahead and get a health regen going on there with one of our health potions.
The best scrolls and potions and so on and so forth. You know how it goes.
Let's see here. Yeah, don't think I'll hold on to that guy. There is fire resistance with this guy, and considering it, but yeah. Alright, let's go ahead here. Oops. Yeah, dum-dum. Yeah. It's kind of interesting, but we got plenty of similar to that one. It's kind of nice with... Oh, that would be a thing. That would be a thing. When we get going around the east here, east and second Egypt, with Ishtar, that would be a thing to do, would be to see what good loot we can get. That would be more mage-based. Because, of course, mages, their armor is not quite as high as, say, what Imhotep could get, being a conqueror, warfare, defense, versus an elementalist like Ishtar, storm, and fire. I almost said volcano. But seeing what good stuff we can get, even here with Imhotep on the loot grind, that would be a good thing, I think. Because that might help us because, of course, not always will sets be beneficial. Like I said, I know I've said this many times, that before TQ2 releases, I hope that THQ Nordic and, of course, Embracer Group, who I was trying to, of course, remember earlier, I'm hoping that they will release, a patch with more loot. And, I'm thinking that I need to go through to their bug side and say, hey, could we have, before TQ comes out, TQ2 comes out, can we have some more loot get released, more specialty loot. Let's see here. That one's kind of interesting. This one? 23 health regen. That's not bad. So slightly lower here. But at the same time, it has more attack speed. That's interesting.
My pleasure. Do come back.
Blah, blah, blah!
Trust me.
Yourself.
Your belongings are safe with me. Well, that sounded suspicious, didn't it?
Just taking a quick gander here at stuff.
Safe roads, my friend.
Alright. Got that all done. Let's head on out here to back to Hades. Let's go here to Medea's Grove. So we'll head on out here to the Temple of the Grey. Oh. Anti-dum-dum, 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 anti-dum-dum. Get the curses, get the curses, get the curses, get Electrum. All the Electrum, much Electrum, we need Electrum for the loot. I just wish, part of me has always wished I could win the lottery. If I say let's just say I won 750K in this hypothetical scenario, I would set that 50K of that aside. This is 750K after taxes and all that. Let's see, Hades, Medea's Grove. It'd be 750K after taxes, so let's just say 1.25 million after pre-tax becomes 750K post-tax. Probably leaning a little bit too conservative there on the tax rate, but you know, 750K would be, you know, if I won that amount, I would take 50K, set it aside for new Treemobile, you know, for taxes on the new Treemobile itself as well as the purchase. And I would take the remaining 700K, come on, and invest it. And I know I've talked many times about stocks and all that. Remember, I am no financial professional. Always look into material yourself. Like I said, I've got a number of individual stocks I bought. Ooh, hello. Ooh. And it's on the way, this one's nice. But always make sure to do your research, and that's why, you know, I'm wanting to get ETFs, exchange-traded funds. They function a lot like mutual funds, but they trade also like stocks. Like stocks, their prices will fluctuate on a minute-by-minute basis. But also, like mutual funds, they are a basket of particular securities. For example, they can be in a particular industry, you know, like energy or transportation or whatever. And I've been looking at several ETFs to get. Like I said, I use Vanguard. And one of the ETFs that I do have is the Vanguard Energy ETF. Basically, you know, companies that
Need more energy.
the utilities, I mean, utilities, you know, we're talking gas, power, water, heat, stuff like that. Mostly gas, power, and water. That way I don't have to worry about, you know, going and investing in certain companies. You know, investing, you know, in all the companies that are in the utilities industry. Come on, Queen Yxil. Stop being a butt. Though you do have a large abdomen. Let me kick you in the abdomen there, lady! Take that! But yeah, it's ETFs, you know, I want to get into those. That way I'm not always having to reevaluate current stocks. You know, various stocks I own. A and B, it also helps spread out the risk. I'm not too focused in, for example, Home Depot where I work, or and whatever other, you know, stocks I got. You know, there are I've seen, you know, some people say, you know, all diversification is a scam. I was like, you know, there are times where, you know, a particular industry will be lagging, or a particular company will be lagging, despite the fact that they are the number one in the industry, or they help lead the number one industry, sort of thing. Which is why, you know, I personally would prefer that diversification, because, you know, companies will not always be at their peak all the time. And I would rather have, you know, if one company is down, I'd rather, if possible, have another company to, you know, in its own way, if not totally erase that, you know, the deficit of another company in terms of stock. I would rather have, at least to a degree, mitigate that stock. There's a good word. Mitigate. Just a sec, guys. I really gotta go use the little trees room. Just a sec. Sorry about that there, guys. But as I've said many times before, when you gotta go, you gotta go. And White Cat decided not to be a butt this time. As I was coming out of the little trees room, he was right here before my door, and I was like, "Why, hello there, White Cat. I see that you are, for once, using your little brain place. Yes. Oh, are you mewing at me, are you, White Cat? Hi. Mew. I see you. Hi. What you want? Are you Are you being a little attention needer? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Hi. I see you. Hi. Oh, I see what you want to be. You want to be under blanket, kitty. Just that, guys. Gonna let him be under blanket, kitty. You know, it got me thinking, with how we, as I was letting White Cat underneath my blanket there, thinking, oh, jeez, somebody's sending me stuff. But, got a text from Trinidad about, a train thing. Of course, he's given me, some train stuff over the time, so I'm gonna have to take a look at that once I get this done. But that's future tree thing. But yeah, it's White Cat, of course, as usual, being a fun little attention needer. Let's go ahead here. This is that rebirth fund. Lamias, I mean. Thinking of my RT friend Lamkia. No, I was thinking of her. Very unique artistic style Lamkia has. I have to see if I can find her 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 Twitter/X account. Don't you jerky my jerk faces try this on me! Make sure to try to see if I can't give you her link, Ziz. Because she, like me, she works retail. Or at least last I knew of, she works retail. And, she also does some artistic stuff. Of course, it was with the original Rooster Teeth that I took on my current nom de internet, nom de plume, in terms of writing, if you want to use the writing term. I want to try to go up here for the Queen's Tomb. Part of me wants to. So I know we don't have too much time left in the episode. Not much loot left there. Ah, you stupid Anorans. You jerky McJerk faces. Jerky McJerk faces. Yeah, let's press on as far as we can go with the to the Temple of the Grey. Stupid Antiochus. Excuse me. $70,096, not bad. Hydrodons, Hydrodons, Hydrodons. That bullfrog is not so mighty, guys. All I want is that. There we go. Shut up, jerky butcher face. Okay, let's see. Stonewalls. That's interesting in its own way. Could be a lot better, but still is, in its own way, interesting. Just wanted to see what it was. Hydrodon, give me your the salute. What? I'm gonna try to do a thing here, guys. You know, I'm suddenly hearing Calixenia in my canopy is like, you condemn me to another 1,000 years of undeath for a book of recipes? Take them, but know that the recipes contained therein are dangerous to doublers. So it took slightly longer to get back from break than anticipated. I'm gonna do, aside from take that loot, of course, whatever that guy just dropped. Rage of Ares. We're going to face as many of these baddies as we can. Get to the Temple of the Grey. Hopefully defeat the Grey Sisters. And, in short order. Thought you were dead there, stupid Anoran. Let's quickly go ahead here. We're going to hopefully defeat the Grey Sisters in short order. We'll have to make sure to go decurse ourselves. $73, $736, not bad. Lamia's. Yeah, I'll try to have a link to Lamkia's social media at some point, somewhere. Hopefully in the description below. Game! Why? You decided to crash. Well, I guess that screws us over. I guess that definitely screws us over. Why? Titan Quest. Oh, hello. Watch where you're putting your limb there, tree. Well, since we literally have to do more work to get to the Grey Sisters, since the game decided to go thumb us in the eye, we'll just go ahead and wrap up. We'll let's just go to Legendary here right quick, and we will see what we can make for money. I was just hoping that we'd be able to be able to get to the Grey Sisters, kick each in their own posterior, and then go from there.
All right. Here's what I have in stock. Just be sure not to burn yourself, won't you?
Just gotta love it when this sort of thing happens.
Run along.
Oh, I'm running along there, lady. So
The
freaking
fastest
impatient.
caravan in all of China. May your path always be even.
The best scrolls and potions,
Unfortunate.
and so on and so forth. You know how it goes.
Unfortunately, my path is never gonna be even. It looks like we have too much of a choice in terms of rings here. Ooh. That's kind of interesting.
Run along.
Oh, quick, let's see, how much gold do I have? 95 mil. Let's, we'll go ahead and do as part of our stuff here. We'll go ahead here. Yeah, Atlantis, Gadir. We'll go ahead and, have some quick fun right here at the gold transmuter. Yep. Accidentally bought intermediate orb there. Like that too. I mean, total of 4. Let's quickly come over here so I can dump off the stuff I don't need. Most notably, of course, the my potions. Oh, case of Canis. Didn't want to do that. Did not mean to select you there, dude. That's part of the, of course, the, aspect of, you know, gambling, you know, IRL gambling is that, you know, you can't win if you don't play. Of course, like I said before, it's always in the house's favor, so, you know, why should I do that?
Sturdy chests made from our famous cypress wood.
I think I'll hold on to this Incubin staff of the Tinkerer here. Oh, it's nice in its own way.
Knock on wood.
Oh.
You can't hold
You
anymore.
can't hold
You can't
anymore.
Your
Carry
inventory
anymore.
is full.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead, guys, and sort all this stuff off cam so that we at least get some of our money back. I'm not going to try to bore everyone with all the stuff, and we've kind of made up for some of the lost time, even though, because, of course, you know, DQ decided to smash its face into the ground and all that, so, like I said, I'll try to get this, I am going to get this stuff all sorted off camera right now as soon as we end the episode, and I get it uploaded, of course, or at least uploaded as soon as possible, so do appreciate everybody who's come out. If you're watching here on YouTube at youtube.com/JoseGeorgeGaming, please remember to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon for notifications. It really does help. Excuse me, but it felt good. Please also make sure you give a follow over at twitch.tv/JoseGeorge. So, I do appreciate everybody who's come out, and I hope to catch you all in the next episode. Excuse me. I hope to catch you guys in the next episode. Ta-ta for now.